they're better than that and look to prove it with a big win tonight. Lakers, Warriors, coming right up after this. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And checking out the Lakers, just a few spots below there.
And for the Warriors, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Then it's Dalton Kennett. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the 3 spot. Now Curry. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Porzingis. Rebound the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Traps in the tray. Reeves has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Los Angeles. Santos, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Kessler passes to Mamu Kelishvili. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Reeves left side. Sweet move. He lays it in. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Kessler with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Curry. Green passes to Porzingis. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Tipped away. Here's Curry. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. And here is Green. after Luka Doncic hit him the three. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, Green loves tearing your defense apart by making great passes and executing on offense.
Doncic fires from way outside. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Podziemski, and it's sent back by Kessler. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Austin Reeves.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And if you let Curry get that shot off, you might as well ring it up.
And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Curry. Reeves the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Going inside. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Santos, the pass to Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
From past the arc, Draymond Green pulls it in.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To the middle. Off the run.
Rising up. Dalton Connect.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Reeves the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. It's stolen by Green. Launches a 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Connect. No good. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
To Porzingis. Rebound the Lakers.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Lindenborg. Rebound by Murray. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Here's James.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers, number 9.
From downtown, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot of... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So for the Lakers right now, Quentin Grimes out there with James. Then there's Murray. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. James against Payton. 6 on the shot clock. James misses. The Warriors trail. Pass to Lindenborg. Picked by Horford. Lindenborg, good. Lindenborg's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Peyton attacking. Another shot. And Lindenborg missing. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to James. Now Landale. He's guarded by Melton. Landale with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And it's Dalton Connect in for Jake LaRavia. And again, it's the Warriors missing. In the corner, it's Landale. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Curry outside. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Connect. Good on the shot. Connect's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Santos, the pass to Curry. Here's Lindenborg, and the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Poke loose. Here's Podziemski. Powered down with both hands.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time. And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Charles Massey, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers also with a sub. Austin Reeves is checked in for Quentin Grimes.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Golden State moving it around. Pass to Massey. Here's Lindenborg. Shot clock at 6. Podziemski knocks down the 3 ball. Podziemski's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Curry on the wing. 3-pointer and another 3 for Golden State. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Kessler screen on Curry. And Kessler throws it down.
If the Reeves in that set, he can really pick his poison there and go for his shot or create for a teammate.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Santos, the pass to Bassett. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers trail by 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Reeves has got 14 points.
And no doubt he is capable of getting hot. Reeves is a machine when that stroke is there for him. And I think we're seeing that tonight.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Ah, they're going for the throat. Back to connect. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Connects. Got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to stay attached to connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Sinks the triple.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Here's Reeves into the lane.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a team this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Porzingis is out there with Green, and it's Santos in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Reeves. He's defended by Podziemski. The 3 for Doncic.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off, able to stay all over the shooter.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Hamu Kalashvili, and it's all evened up. Hamu Kalashvili has got himself on the board with 3 there. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside for Curry. From deep. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. 4th spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Kevin?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Doncic.
And Doncic used to creating the luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
The Warriors making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Here's Podziemski. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Reeves. Warriors with the rebound. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. A 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Porzingis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
It's Connect on the wing.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points now. Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Just his first attempt. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
To the left side wing. Buries it from 3-point range. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough. That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
For the tie. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green. Here's Melton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Los Angeles has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Podziemski. From outside the arc. Melton, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by 1. That one falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Santos. Inside. And it's Green with the jam.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Lakers.
Lakers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Grimes. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
But Jemski's shot is good.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Pass to Lindenborg. A rebound by the Lakers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Reeves. Porzingis with the rebound. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Arabia passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And some hang time on.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The 3 for Doncic. That shot off.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Here's Lindenborg.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter, sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Jock Landale's out there with Murray. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. The Lakers leading. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by Payton.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
Elton kicks to Payton. Pass to Curry. Back to Payton to take the lead. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 2. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And the shot goes in.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Melton finds Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. On the wing, Melton. Offline with his 3. The Lakers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
There's the drive.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
It's Curry outside. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Draymond Green is checked in for Golden State. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Jock Landale. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Three-pointer, Horford. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his fourth rebound in this one. He takes it in. Grimes. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Green, the pass to Curry. A free ball from Curry.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, game in and game out. Certain players find themselves constantly in the middle of the contact. Draymond is one of them.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure. Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Pass to connect. Here's Reed. Doncic. For 3. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
LA's on a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Kessler, and he banks the layup in.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Porzingis, and get the 3.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Got it to go off the glass.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Doncic looking it over. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
The previous play is
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Well, if you need a big one, just give it to Steph Curry. Got quite a few rings to back that up.
Curry against Doncic. Jacks up a three. It's off target.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Reeves with it.
Excellent addition to Rod. Luka with a nice feed.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Curry fires. It's good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 7. Here's Reed. And here are the Warriors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
It's so challenging trying to guard Doncic without fouling him because he's not afraid to get hit.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That free throw is good from Doncic.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
No good from 3. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Ball's knocked loose. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Stephen, plenty of momentum swings in this game. What made the difference in the end?
Because everybody was on. Defensively, it was a tough night on both sides, just trying to contain and fire around and try to contest shots. But at the end of the day, we made a couple more plays, kept our composure on the stretch, and got the win.
It's a beautiful thing when shots are falling. Thanks, Stephen.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.